Hey, so what's going on, YouTube family? So I decided to go ahead and make a quick little vlog. It is like, what time is it? 5:13 a.m. in the morning. I have not been asleep yet. I've been up all night big. I'm like really hype. I'm really pumped. Like, y'all don't understand what the things go on inside this mind of mine. Like, it's fucking crazy. It's really freaking crazy. Like, guys, it's ridiculous. Come on, focus back in. Focus back in. The face for camera on this phone, I tell you, it's ridiculous sometimes because it's like to autofocus in, do all sorts of weird things. I'm using the open camera app. This is not no type of sponsorship, but this is the app that I choose to use. It allows me to connect my external mic to my phone and use that for great sound quality when I need great sound quality. But anyway, I'm getting off subject. So I'm making this video because I'm sitting here doing a tarot card reading. I'm like in my underwear right now. Like, in my underwear. Like, it's late at night. This is what I do. This is really, like, my mind is crazy, but I am focused on my business. I'm really excited about my business, and I just got finished doing myself a tarot card reading. And it's a tarot card reading about making a decision. And I wrote it down. It's like, this is not goodbye. How do you know when it's time to end something, shut something down, end things? Like, got my message written on my right board over here. But this is a really important topic because I'm making a decision right now. And you know what? That's going to be what this video is going to be about. It's about making a decision. So when it comes to business, that's what the main thing I am focused on in my life at this point in time, building my financial wealth, building my financial freedom. And I am like close. I am at it. I got a few more things that I need to set into place before things really start taking off. And I am just enjoying the journey right now. Like, I am really, really feeling the vibes, knowing that I am manifesting the lifestyle that I want. And that's been like one of the most important things, lifestyle design. That's something I want to incorporate into my business practices in my everyday practice, because I want to design a life that I love, that I enjoy, that brings wealth and value to me and the people around me. So this is why I get on my grind. This is why I am on my hustle. So I'm very business minded, business oriented. I'm always thinking about different things that I can implement into my business problems, solutions, campaign, promotions, marketing, future sales, and everything, because I really want to build something valuable and respected and admired. And long story short, I'm working on my spiritual business. This is the first part of my plan to build my financial wealth. I'm building multiple it's early, it's late, whatever you want to call it. I am building a multi-income stream, but one income stream by one. The first one is the spiritual business. Now, I started off working on my tarot business last year, returned into the digital marketing agency, and I had spent a lot of time learning a lot of new things. I actually wrote a letter to myself a couple months ago, and I was just reading it. I forgot I wrote this letter, and it really just touched me. But that's for another day, another topic. But long story short, I'm really focused in that letter, telling myself, hey, this is what I need to do. These are your goals. Don't forget what you need, what you set out to do. So it's to build a life that I love, one that I have lots of wealth and money coming in. So long story short, this is why this channel exists. I don't know where this is coming from. Oh my God, I am like really moved to make this video. But I am doing a tarot card reading about a decision that I need to make. What is the decision? The decision is this: that I need to make a choice about my brand, how I'm going to be projecting myself, presenting myself, what my image is going to be like and perceived by the public, you, the viewer. And you may have come to know that I have coined the name the Tarot Pharaoh. But I have been working on building my e-commerce store out and everything. And I'm not saying the name of the e-commerce store. This is going to be a surprise, but I decided to ask Terrell, which name should I focus on for my brand? Should I continue focusing on the Terrell Pharaoh, or should I make Terrell Pharaoh a part of the other brand I'm working on for my e-commerce and spiritual business? It's going to be fucking awesome. It is coming here soon. But long story short, the new name that I have for the e-commerce shop that I'm working on right now, for my new products that's going to be available, Terrell's telling me to focus on that more, and I'm going to show you an image of it. Here we go. So I want y'all to be able to see this tarot card reading. So over here, so I want y'all to be able to see and know what I'm talking about. Over here with my tarot card reading, I had two sets of cards. I laid these two out first, then I laid this one out, and then these two outside cards was the clarifier. This was the first tarot card reading I did. I asked, should I keep my name, the Terrell Pharaoh, or change it to the new, or just completely integrate the Terrell Pharaoh into the new e-commerce shop that I'm setting up right now. As you can see, the first two cards I flipped over first, and I got the Two of Wands versus the Page of Coins. So Terrell was already telling me, after I put some thought into it, Terrell automatically is telling me to go with the new e-commerce name. And it's an awesome fucking name. I can't wait to actually reveal it to everybody, but it makes a lot of sense. Terrell's saying that with the Page of Coins coming up, this is no longer the stage of the Ace of Pentacles. This is not a new idea. This is not something you put it in, you're implementing. This is actually course, a projected track that you can take that's going to lead to success. It's going to be something that's going to bring fulfillment. It's going to bring you wealth. It's going to allow for financial freedom. This also shows that the type of, since it's a spiritual store, is very grounded into Mother Earth. Now, the name of the store has Earth in it. It deals with the Earth and the energy of the Earth, and how the energy of Earth flows into us. Like, it's Gaia's energy. Like, legitly, Gaia's energy is flowing into us. And so the store name is based off Mother Earth. So the Earth card came up, and that's like really honing in, like, this is where you need to be. With the Two of Wands, it's like saying to me, it's like you're still getting in a preparation stage. The Two of Wands says, hey, you just got finished coming up with this grand idea and stuff. Now you're still making your preparations. So it's better to go with the Page of Coins, but you're putting everything in order to make sure it's going to become a success. This is what you chosen to do. But the Page of Coins is outranking this just because in the nature of my question, it has more security. With the Wands has more risk. This is a risk, this is secure. Go with the one that is secure and that's going to bring you fulfillment. So I'm going with that one. And then just to clarify and to make sure I'm making the right decision, I brought out the two clarifiers on the side of it. So that would be the Faith card followed by the King of Coins. Faith for the Tarot Pharaoh, King of Coins for the new e-commerce store. So I'm like really into this. Like, you have no idea. But really to explain everything, clarify the Faith card and the King of Coins for the e-commerce store. Faith, you're putting faith into it. You're hoping everything's going to work out to be just right. Don't risk it. King of Coins, you succeeded. You made money. You are stable. You have implemented the right measures and put in the right procedures to make this a success. You will succeed. So this is really, really fucking great. And then the outcome card, the King of Cups, comes up. Now, this is the outcome and usually hints to what direction to go into. Since it's another king, you should definitely go in direction with the king. And even if it wasn't pointing out to another king, the King of Cups is a businessman. He builds relationships, he builds connection, he likes to network, he's a business developer. On top of that, he's very diplomatic and he's governed by policies or political correctness. He got controls over his emotions versus his intellectual thoughts. So he knows how to balance things out. I was talking about integration. The tarot field need to be integrated into the new e-commerce store, but it don't need to be the main focus. The main focus needs to be on the e-commerce store. That's the brand you need to build out. And the reason I'm asking tarot this question in the fucking first place is because I have put some time in building my little brand, but it's not that big yet. So I still got time to make changes before I really make the full commitment, seal the deal, where before going I still got a brief window before I'm no longer able to go backwards and make this crucial change. So it's either you make the change now or you don't make the change at all, because the next steps y'all want to be implementing is going to seal the deal. So I need to have the name chosen and decided on. I need to have the verdict ruled on, and this is the final verdict. I want to be changing the brand, so prepare for that. The tarot field is not ending though, but I'm rebranding my main Instagram account and all my social media. The tarot field was to be here, but it's going to be like a subcategory of the e-commerce store. So just know that I still want to be doing the tarot field readings here on my channel, but it's going to be coming some new thing, and this is why I'm doing tech and spiritual shit together, because I'm blending these two worlds. Because the spiritual people need to know how to work the tech so they can reach a more fulfilling and wealthy life. So that's fucking awesome. Alright, so I'm really excited. So second part of this reading is this. I drew a second card. Now, before I move on, I flipped over the bottom card over here, and let me flip this over while we're at it. So I flipped over the bottom card of the deck and the 10 of coins. This is what's just going to happen subconsciously. This is what's going to happen behind the veil. What you don't know, what happened behind the scene. What forces are working in play for your favor, right? There we go. And oh my god, this is like amazing. The 10 of coins shows up. The 10 of coins shows a new chapter in success. Something has finally been mastered in this world of resources, some type of system approach. You finally gained something of tangible, something very tangible, something very physical, or maybe a new skill that allowed you to gain a new resource, which has been done. I am moving from one phase of my life, one chapter to the next level, the next phase of this operation of my journey. And I'm loving the transition right now. It's showing that this transition is going to be very rewarding and very profitable in the end, and it's secure. This is not an ending, this is a new beginning. When one thing ends, a new one begin, but you're not starting from the beginning. This is just new. You're moving to the next phase, the next level. So this is fucking awesome. Now moving on to these bottom cards, you can tell this is a different deck right here. And I know it's going to look dark on the screen. It's night. I'm working. This is just something I did last minute, so the lighting is not perfect right now. Alright, no excuses with the lighting. I just fixed the lighting just now. So, second part of this, right? I got my second tarot deck out, and the question that I asked geared towards this is piggybacking off the first one. This is how I also use two tarot decks side by side just to see how things compare to one another. Really great tactic, so I really recommend it. But I want to make a video about that. How to use two tarot decks side by side on multiple tarot decks. But I do use multiple tarot decks when I conduct my readings. So y'all will be doing that. Anyway, So I drew 2 cards asking which one should I focus more on, the tarot pharaoh or the e-commerce. But the tarot pharaoh is not ending. I'm just asking about changing a name. I'm still working on the tarot pharaoh, and it's telling me that my priority is going to be, my focus, my attention is going to be on dun 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 the e-commerce store. Is backing up why they want me to focus on this, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, why? Well, I got the Page of Wands, and this deck is represented by a unicorn of books. The unicorn of books, the Page of Wands, this character's risk bring new excitement. He's bringing new, he wants to take risks. He wants to go put himself out there and make things become a success. He's going after some type of goal, some type of vision, some type of end result, and he's going to do whatever he wants to do to get towards that goal. And so where the Ace of Wands, whereas where you were manifesting the idea, the spark of life, he got that idea and he is chasing after it. Like, he's going after it, he's starting to manifest things. Now the king of this dragon of pentacle is the king of wands. So where the king of, did I just say king of wands? My bad. King of pentacles, the king of pentacles. Now you see that the king of coins also popped up, but it was talking about e-commerce over here, where I need to focus more on my attention. You would think the king would outdo the wands, but no, this is a new beginning, so this needs more of my focus. This one's showing mastery over tarot, over the tarot business, over the tarot brand and everything. I got mastery, or I already got everything in place. Everything is pretty much done, finished form, the last finishing touches. You know you're never going to back off. It needs to just be managed and washed over. So I also pulled 2 clarifier cards, and and I had already pulled them out. Unlike this reading, I pulled these 3 cards out, then I pulled these 2 out just to clarify and make sure. This reading, I pulled all these cards out to make sure. So I pulled out the 5. Now with this one over here, this is telling me, that the 9 of Wands, that's a completion. It says you don't need to focus on this because you already completed it. And all the work has been done. Now you just got to make sure and wait and see what type of result it's going to bring in. But everything is success. Everything is closing. Everything is done. You don't need no more preparation. Everything, you already got all the energy you need here. No more preparation, no more. You don't need to focus on it. But this is showing me up here that it's weak. It's not strong. It's not structured enough to be putting your whole entire brand onto this name. So the tarot pharaoh gotta go for the main name. It's gonna be a sub brand, a sub genre of my main brand. But the clarifier over here is the King of Wands, the Dragon of Wands. This Dragon of Wands, unlike the King of Wands, he's more in a managerial suit. He knows how to manage his resources and make resources appear. This guy, he said he knows how to bring his ideas to the forefront and it's just manifest them right away by delegating tasks and activities out to other people. He's like the executive, the CEO. He manages everything. He calls the operations and he sees the end vision and he knows how to make things happen. So most of my time, but therefore the CEO is very, very busy, and CEOs got to focus a lot of their time on the operations of the business. But a manager, they focus on more of the internal roles. This is showing me more that this needs to be more internal because autocomplete is something that can be integrated into the main thing. So focus more on the other one. Finish what I need to do here, tie everything up, and move on with focusing on the main e-commerce store. And it makes sense because even though I've been working on the tarot pharaoh for the last year, I haven't been consistent with it. I've been wanting to do the e-commerce store. A lot of things have been holding me back from doing it, but now I'm finally launching it. Got the inventory coming in, like it is like literally manifesting as we speak. So it makes sense to focus all my attention on my e-commerce store. But this is how I use to make business decisions when it comes to my tarot cards. Like legitly, like you got a question that is stumbling you and you're trying to make a decision. Tarot can help make your business decision, especially when you're an entrepreneur or you're just an individual business owner, a solopreneur, small business owner, you're just doing your own thing, freelancer, you're just trying to make a decision. Tarot can help you weigh out the options and make a final verdict like I just did. So now I'm sure, I'm positive, I know what direction to go in. I'm not second guessing and contradicting myself no more, which is important when you're trying to build a business. You don't need to be contradicting and for taking too long to be on something that's really not that important in the long run. Like, the brand name is important, but focusing on a name, you should not be wasting too much time on it. So Tarot broke it out, asked a question, and then asked another question to support that one. I know what direction I need to go in, and that's what I'm going to be focused on. But this is how you can use Tarot to weigh in on important decision matters when it comes to your business. So now to go ahead and finish the tarot reading up, the last outcome card was the High Priestess. There we go. So the High Priestess came out, and with the High Priestess, higher education, higher knowledge, and follow your intuition. You know what direction to go in. You know which one is going to be more success. You know what your inner consciousness is telling you to do. And my inner consciousness has been telling me this whole time, go with the new e-commerce store. But my pride, my ego, don't want to let go of what I have been working on this past year. But things are meant to change, things are meant to transition into what they're truly meant to be. So this is not an ending, this is a fucking new beginning, and I can't wait to see it fully through. And I hope y'all stay with me for this fucking journey. Like, I am so excited for this. Like, I'm really, really excited for this. So please make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you watch this video to the full end. If you're at this point of the video, this is going to be the beginning. I really want you to check it out. I just got finished making this awesome fucking video, and this is with me explaining how I use tarot for my business. It was just a random vlog that I just needed to pick up and make, because tarot is a big influence in my life. It's a big influence in my business decisions, and I use it to serve me. And like, I got some serious shit going on in my life right now, and like, I don't fuck around with these decisions. So I'm turning to my cards to help me weigh in so I can make the right decision, go for it, stick with it, and make everything manifest. So watch this video, alright? And if you're at this part, hearing these words, you made it to the very end, and I thank you for watching the end of this video. And make sure you subscribe to this channel, and I hope you enjoyed this little demonstration on how to use tarot cards to weigh in on an important life matter, an important decision matter. And I'm glad I was able to invite you into my world on how I use tarot personally. I'm out of here. Later. Ciao.